Okay, as you guys seen, I just dropped a video with Eddie Hearn clowning Deontay Wilder. And in that video, I talked about Dominic Breazeale and Deontay Wilder fighting. And I said there's chances that the Anthony Joshua-Deontay Wilder fight could be delayed even more due to the fact if Dominic Breazeale wins, there will be a rematch clause. Now, I am fully aware that there is no rematch clauses in mandatories, because I noticed a lot of people left that in my comment section, and you guys are correct. You are totally correct, but I'm not looking through normal lenses of black and white textbook stuff. By now, you guys should have figured out that we're operating out of context, meaning what goes on in boxing is whatever helps fit the bill, and they're just sticking in pieces where they fit, meaning rules are interchangeable and they're changed, giving the time and giving the person that is doing it. Now, when it comes to the whole rematch clause thing, just like Deontay Wilder is supposed to have a mandatory fight of the top 10 heavyweight contenders at least once a year, and those are WBC rules. As you know, Deontay Wilder has only fought one mandatory since he's been champion. Dominic Breazeale will mark his second mandatory out of his entire career, out of a sanctioning body that says the champion must fight somebody in the top 10 division at least once a year. Okay, that has not happened. So when it comes to me looking at Dominic Breazeale and Deontay Wilder, I'm already looking at it as automatically, of course, there's going to be a rematch clause. Now, I know there's no rematch clause in mandatories, but do you remember Tyson Fury, Vladimir Klitschko? Okay, Tyson Fury was a mandatory. Okay, he was a mandatory. He wasn't a voluntary or a volunteer fight. He was a mandatory. Yet Vladimir Klitschko still, the fight didn't happen, but he still decided to activate his rematch clause, a rematch clause in a mandatory fight. So I'm not looking at it like it's impossible. And it's one thing that I know for sure. If you guys think that Al Heyman, the WBC, and everybody with all the protection he got, you can't get a video of this guy farting the wrong way if they don't want it released. Do you think with all the protection he got, that Dominic Breazeale can just step in there, upset the game, and walk away with the belt and change the whole landscape? Do you really think that they run a loose ship like that over there at the W? It's much ducking, dodging, protecting, lying, propaganding, media shaming. Just listen to all the dirty tactics they got going over there. You actually think that they'll let Dominic Breazeale walk up, spark out Deontay Wilder, and not have to honor or not have to give him a rematch clause, or he doesn't have a chance to get his belt back? Please tell me that's not what y'all thinking. This is the WBC. All right? You best believe Deontay Wilder will have a rematch clause in it. I don't care mandatory or not. I told you, these rules are inexchangeable. You know what I'm saying? Period. And I'm pretty sure Vladimir Klitschko, if you do your research, is not the only one that has done it like this. So when it comes to will Dominic Breazeale and Deontay Wilder have a rematch clause, you better believe it. Mandatory or no mandatory. That's just the real, because as you've been seeing, rules are being broken all over the damn place. Refs being paid, judges being tased, scorecards being fudged. Sanctioning body rules are not being followed. PED test is getting thrown out the window. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, rules only apply when they needed to apply. When they don't need it to apply, they throw that shit straight out the window. You know, it just depends on who the person is. You can look at Big Baby Miller failed drug test versus Marcellus Wilder's failed drug test. Have we found out yet what Marcellus Wilder was taking? Were we ever going to find out? And it's just like I told y'all when I did a video about that. You'll never really know what these guys are taking unless they want it released. They can lie and say it was a pre-workout. They can lie and say he was injecting shit in his butt. So the point is, rules change when money is on the floor. Canelo Alvarez showed you that. You know what I'm saying? It's examples over and over again, but I just wanted to clarify that right quick, that I understand about the mandatory and there's no rematch clause, but let's get real. I wish that was the case. I wish Dominic Breazeale can walk up, spark out Deontay Wilder. Then this whole thing will be turned around and it'll be put in its proper perspective, and things will finally get to going how we want it to go, at least in the heavyweight division. I just know that they're not dumb enough to let that loophole slip past them. They make provisions for that. No doubt. But anyways, leave thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Vane, I'm out.